YouTube, JustSam87 here. Today I'm going to show you how I got this look. This is my everyday makeup routine, everyday look when I want to put on some makeup and look a little extra nice for work or what have you. This is the look that I go for, usually a neutral eye, something like a copper or a gold, and then maybe I might go in with into my crease with a darker brown. I like to use a darker lip usually. Today I've used Embrace by CoverGirl, which was in my haul video, so if you haven't seen that, please scroll back and make sure you watch it. It's called Makeup Haul and Other Items. But in any event, if you want to see how I got this, please stay tuned. Thank you for watching.
So I'm starting out on a freshly washed face, cleansed, toned, and moisturized. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer to start with. One pump is good enough for me. Just applying that to 4 spots on my face and rubbing it in nice and good. I find that this helps me control the oiliness on my face. Keeps everything at bay. Once that's under my eyes and rubbed in real good, I apply my chapstick. This is a good primer for any lipstick that I plan to apply. Next, I will be using my e.l.f. eyelid primer. This helps prevent my eyeshadow from creasing and helps it last longer. So one dip in the tube is good. I just apply what's on the wand onto my eyelids and rub that in nice and good. I don't apply any eyeshadow to under my eye, so I just keep it on top of my eyelid for this look anyway. That's rubbed in. So I'm using a 355 Coconut in the Fit Me Shine Free foundation stick. That is my everyday foundation. As you can see, I'm running kind of low on it. That is what I use every day. It's nice and light, and it does it's not oily like some foundations can be. So I'm rubbing that in with my hands. I don't use a brush for this because I find that the brush doesn't rub it in as well as I need it to. My fingertips are warm, so that helps me blend it in nice and good around my face. I rub that in past under my neckline and on the side of my face. As you can see, I have a big blemish. I have no idea what that's from, so I'm going to use my concealer to conceal that. That is Deep 2 in Bare Minerals Deep 2 concealer. Comes in a paint pot like that. Just gonna use my ring finger to cover up that blemish, that dark spot, if you will. And then I'm just going to place this all around my face. Anywhere where I see a dark spot, anything that I want to conceal. I don't want everybody looking at. And I'm just going to try to apply a little bit more and keep blending it in. Just spot treating right now. And blending it in that very dark spot on my forehead. Again, I have no idea how that happened, so I'm just rolling with it. Nothing a little concealer can't handle. And I'm just applying the rest of that, what's left on my finger, anywhere else I might see a dark spot, and making sure that spot on my forehead is blended. There you have it. Next, I am going to use my Even True by Black Opal to conceal my dark circles. It comes in a nice roller ball, so I don't have to, it's not messy. Just apply that directly to my under eye. Gonna use a mirror here. I'm kind of far from the mirror in the bathroom, so I'm just squeezing out as much as I need and blending that again with my ring finger and making sure that's nice and blended, looking good. So now for my eyebrows. Yay! For my eyebrows, I'm using Spiked by MAC. It's a eyebrow pencil. I'm just using my hand so that I can autofocus it. You ever see people do that? They're always using their hand. I'm like, so that's why I made that face, because I always see other beauty gurus use that method in order for their camera to autofocus. But anyway, I brushed my eyebrows the way that I like them, the way that I need I like them to stay. And then I'm just applying that pencil to my eyebrow. I like to start outlining under the eyebrow and then using short strokes in the front of the eyebrow or the beginning of it. I have pretty dense eyebrows already, so I'm just filling in all the dark spots. I'm just using it the way that the man at the mat counter told me to. Yes, it was a man, and yes, he worked it. I find that the method that he suggested I use does work, so I'm just rolling with it. So I'm just filling in the tail in the front and using short, small upward strokes for the beginning of the eyebrow itself. So, and I'm just using my finger to wipe away any mistakes that I made or anywhere I drew outside the lines, if you will. This is my brown Smolder brown eyeshadow that I'll be using to fill in any gaps that my pencil didn't cover. I'm using a small angled brush from my Coastal Scents brush set. And there isn't a whole lot that I like to put in because I don't want my eyebrows too dark, but I'm just filling in any spots that I couldn't get the pencil in. Then I'm using my clear mascara by e.l.f. to set the eyeshadow and the eye pencil that I've applied to my eyebrow. Not a whole lot, just to make sure everything is set in place. Then I'm just using my finger to you ever see people do that? I'm just using my finger to blend it in. Now for my eyeshadow, moving kind of fast here. So the eyeshadow that I'm going to use is a pot by Dupe for MAC. That is not a real MAC eyeshadow. That's something that I got from a swap meet. And I'm just using a regular fluffy brush, eyeshadow brush from my Coastal Scents palette. And it's a copper color in case you didn't get a chance to see that. So I'm just applying that to the entire eyelid there. I don't do anything particularly special. I mainly stick to one eyeshadow when I'm applying makeup for an everyday look. Nothing too exuberant. So I'm just applying that to both eyes, making sure I have that on the way that I like it. And again, that's just a fluffy regular eyeshadow brush, nothing spectacular about that, not a Sigma 250 or 8.5, if you will. So this is my Shimmer Waves by The Body Shop. That is a old one, but they're just bronze shimmer waves. As you can see, there's a bunch of them there. I'm opting to use the brown one as I'm pointing out there, and I'm just gonna use that brown shimmer to put a a dimension effect on my eye. I really like that look. You can't really see it in the camera there, but I'm just applying that to my outer V and blending it into my crease. Again, I'm using another mirror because I'm a little bit far from the mirror that is in my bathroom. So I'm just blending that in nicely, making sure there isn't one big color jump from copper to brown. Just, blending that in with the eyeshadow already applied. Next, I'm going to apply some of that the lightest color on the shadow palette to my inner corners of my eye. I really like that look. It helps brighten my eyes and make me look more awake. Just putting that to my bottom lash line and inner corners as well. Okay. So next I'm applying my just a regular black eyeliner from Rimmel. It's called Special Eyes. It's just black, if I can get it off. Just a regular black eyeliner pencil. And I'm sorry if you can't see that. I'm having quite a bit of a tough time trying to manipulate the mirror, the camera, and my eyeliner. So I'm just kind of winging it here. Hopefully you can see that. And not a whole lot. I don't want to look like I'm going out to the club. I just want to kind of, obviously tightline my eyes and outline them, so to speak. So once that's finished, just going to apply it to the other eye here. Boom, boom, boom. There. Gosh, that took forever. Okay, so I'm just using my gel liner by Wet n Wild. It's called Black Noir, something in French, and using the angled brush that came with it. I find that using the brush that comes with it works better for me rather than using another brush. I'm just going to use Candid Coral by e.l.f. This again was in my makeup haul video. This is a new color for me, so we'll see how it goes. Just taking the film off there. And using my blush brush by e.l.f. Oh gosh, it's not the way I like it at all. Go ahead and wipe that off, just a tad blended in. It's not a blush that I particularly care for. So I'm just gonna finish applying it and see what it looks in the daylight. Maybe it'll look a little bit different. So they say apply it to the apples of your cheek. So trying to make sure I had it in the right place. So I'm just using the same brush and using my shimmer waves to provide a bit of a highlight on top of the blush that I've already applied. So right by the eye there, right on top of my cheekbone, I'm applying a bit of a shimmer or a highlight. I really like that look. I'm not into highlighting and contouring so much, but the highlighting on top of the cheek, I'm all for that. I love that look. So next I'm going to apply some lipstick, baby. I'm using a lip pencil by Jordana in Deep Purple. I discussed this in my makeup haul video as well. And just kind of outlining the bottom lip and filling in the corners. I find that using a lip liner lasts longer, so it helps my lipstick last longer, that is. So I'm just applying that and blending that in with my lips and, just perfecting it, so to speak. Once I have that the way I like it, I'm going to use my CoverGirl Embrace. It is a purple lipstick with a blue undertone. That's the way Destiny Goddess pronounced it anyway. So I'm just applying one layer on both the top and bottom lip. Just, getting that the way I like it. Yeah, I think I'll stick with it here. Yeah, that is the way I like it. Not too much. That is my everyday makeup look, baby. Stay tuned. One more thing. I like to set my makeup with Bare Minerals makeup veil, touch-up veil, I believe. Yes, touch-up veil in Tinted, to set all of my makeup and concealer that I've just applied. So I'm just going to use a regular fluffy brush to apply this and just swirl it around in the compact itself and apply that to all the places that I have a lot of oil, or all the places that produce a lot of oil. So then I'm going to apply that to my forehead where I had the headscarf, to blend all the makeup in, and on everywhere where my face has a lot of oil. So that would be my T-zone, down my nose, under my eyes, and all around my face in general, but I like to focus on there. So now I'm finished. Spray my face with a matte finish by NYX to again keep that oiliness. Ooh, that was too much. Keep that oiliness at bay and let that dry to a nice finished matte look. And then just, you know, making sure I got all the good, everything covered.